Well, hello boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. Don and Greg here, bringing you another episode here on the Don and Greg Show. So glad you could join us today. And we got a cool one for you today. This has been born out of so many requests and questions. And this one's going to be called The Cost of Living, right there.
Yes, you know, it's kind of one of the more boring videos, really, considering that we're usually out and about showing you food and sights and things, but it's information that people really want. Our video, when we did this in Puerto Morelos, is still one of our top performing videos, so it shows us this is the content people want to see, so we're going to give it to you. Yeah,
we just get over the series of all our videos, we get little questions and, things, what about this and what about that? And, which is great. We'd love to answer these questions because like ourselves, when we started to do all this, we had to look at other channels to learn and find our way as well. So by all means, bring in your questions, your comments, anything you got. We're happy to help. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to bring the best collective of our budget. I guess it's budget? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the budget, if you will. And share with you, and we're going to be as specific as we can. So, here we go.
And we'll preface this with, if there's anything you think we left out, put a comment below, ask us the question. We're going to try to cover everything that we normally get asked. Yeah. So, we will start with rent, the biggest expense that we,
for sure, biggest expense.
So the apartment that we're in here in Mazatlan, we have been here for a couple months now, and we've been paying about $450 per month.
Yeah,
US dollars. Everything's in US dollars. Yeah. So it's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, has a nice little kitchen, has a little balcony. Mm-hmm. We are a block from the main drag, Cameron Sabalo, I believe is the name of the main drag there. And then right beyond that is the beach. So it's a nice little walk to the beach. It's a little condo apartment building, if you will. We're on the 4th floor. And we are in the Golden Zone, Zona Dorada.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you got to remember, guys, that this is just going to be our experience, what we're doing. The sky's the limit here. If you can even cut your budget, or your budget might be way less than ours, your budget might be way more than ours. Who knows? So, but that's the thing. You're going to be able to find anything that you want within your own realm of comfort. So and we feel that we found a really good deal here for paying what we are, especially being right here in the smack dab of the tourist area. So we're pretty happy with that.
And we'll also hook you guys up with Jorge. He has been absolutely phenomenal as our...
Here's his number right here.
What do we call him? Our leasing agent.
He's our leasing agent,
And he helped us find this place. When I reached out to him, I didn't even give him a whole lot of information, and he returned with the most perfect spot for us. And in fact, this place is rented, and we're about to be moving out of it. But he has a place for us to move in on the other side of town starting in March. As of the recording of this video, at the end of February, we have been in this place for about 2 months. Mm-hmm. And we're going to continue renting with Jorge in March as well. So
he's got, I might misquoting this number, but somewhere around 22 properties here in Mazatlan that he manages. So again, here's his information. And super nice guy, speaks great English, and he's been just really helpful to us. So is that it for rent, babe?
I think so. So we want to say that Mexico is very much a cash society. Yeah. So it's really hard to budget everything because we tend to go to the ATM, get out cash, spend it, and we don't really keep track of what we're spending it on. But I'll say we probably get around $800 to $900 US out of the ATM over the course of a month that we spend going out to eat, going to get groceries, going to get our laundry done.
Everything.
But just everyday normal living expenses is included in that. So it can't really be accounted for. But how much do we normally spend when we go to the laundry?
Well, it all depends, but I would say an average, and we go once a week. Obviously, they do it by weight. So if it's the week that we're doing towels or blankets or whatever, it's going to be a little bit more. But I would say average from probably about $8 to $10 US a week to have our laundry done. Take to lavanderia. I'm getting better, and they always do a great job. So. Yeah.
They wash, dry, fold, all that kind of stuff. We never have to worry about it.
And we never lose anything, which is good.
We've heard stories about that, but we've had really good luck. Really good luck with that. Couple little easy expenses. We spend about $20 a month for the both of us to have cell phones. We got Mexico SIM cards when we moved here. So it's $10 a piece, $20 a month, and we have plenty of data. We use WhatsApp, call the US, and that works really well for us through Telcel.
Here's another thing. We know people that are expats here in Mexico that don't even have cell phone plans. They just simply use their phones when they have availability to Wi-Fi. So that's an expense that you technically don't even have to have, right? Again, it's up to the individual. But, you know, at $10 a person, we felt it was an expense that we were willing to pay.
Absolutely.
But technically, you don't even have to have it. So.
Yeah. Another thing is we have car insurance. We did bring our car down here. Yeah. So the thing about if you still have a U.S. plated car, then you have to carry U.S. insurance, which we're paying a very minimal.
Yeah, what is that?
Through State Farm, it's $44 a month for us. Then you also have to have Mexico car insurance. So we found it a better deal to pay by the year because we knew we were going to be down here for a period of time.
It was way cheaper.
So it's about $230 per the year.
Yeah.
So you could do math and figure out what that is a month. It's not much.
It's not much, yeah.
But it's something that we needed to have. So we have that paid up front.
Yeah, and just so you know, like, we've talked about this, I don't remember which video, but like if you're going to bring your car into Mexico, you need to understand that whatever insurance you have back in the States or Canada or whatever will not be acknowledged or recognized in Mexico. So if something happens to your car, you're on your own. So getting the Mexican insurance is definitely in your benefit. That's why we've done it. So they don't even bother calling if something happens to your car and you're back at Geico in the States. Just forget it. So you got to have the Mexican insurance.
We often get questions about health insurance. We do not have health insurance. We didn't have it in the States. We definitely don't feel like we need it here. Healthcare, true healthcare has been really inexpensive in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
We've had several things where we've had to go to the doctor or the dentist, and it has been very, very inexpensive. It's better to just pay out of pocket because combined, what we've paid for every medical thing that we've had done between Greg hurting his wrist and the dentist and
I got bit by a dog,
this and that, like probably combined with all of that, we haven't paid 1 month of what insurance premiums would be or whatever.
Yeah, and again, it's up to the individual. You have pre-existing medical conditions or, whatever, then, that's a decision you'll have to make for yourself. But for Dawn and I personally, we felt that it's something that we didn't need to have. And
we're healthy. We don't really have any illnesses, so we don't take any medications. So it's just something we thought was best for us at this point. That might change down the road, but right now it's just where we're at.
Now, actually, I'll say this. I'm a major allergy sufferer back in Texas. And being in Mexico has done wonders for my allergies. I can't even begin to tell you how great. It's literally night and day for me. And we can go back home to Central Texas, and within 2 days, I'm already back again. And then we come to Mexico. It's like, I can breathe again. So another benefit of being here.
So another expense is obviously groceries. We do live in an apartment with a kitchen, and we spend on average about $300 a month for groceries. And that includes any household expenses, dog food, light bulbs,
trash bags, stuff
whatever.
Like that.
Yeah.
And we do cook. Well, we do cook. Like that's something we even part of our loading the car when we left Texas was I kept a few key pieces of cookware that basic stuff, because that's just what we do. And we've had this conversation about which is cheaper. Is it cheaper to eat out, or is it cheaper to cook at home? And we think it's about the same overall. And but it's nice to go have the variety, and I just love cooking, so it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Because again, you can eat very cheaply in Mexico, or you can eat very expensively. It's up to you. So, we sometimes will just go have tacos for a few bucks, and then sometimes we will go to a nicer restaurant and have a nice meal. But still, overall, even when we go for a nicer meal, it's still cheaper than it would be in the U.S.
Oh yeah, like we can have a decent meal for $20 for the both of us. Like that's a higher end place to go. Like there's a really great Italian restaurant right down the road we go to, and the main entrees are $10 to $12, right? That's the expensive side of it. So, right. And again, if you want to go get dollar tacos, then you got that too. So
overall, for everything that we spend, it's about $1,700-ish. When we were in Puerto Morelos, for those of you that have been watching us for a while, our budget was around $2,000 there. So it's a difference of about $200 to $300. And one of the things we found is that main difference in cost was gas. We drove so much living there. Puerto Morelos, at least where we lived, was not as walkable as Mazatlan is. So we drove to the gym, we drove to the grocery store, we drove to everywhere. And we also made a lot of trips to Cancun or to Playa del Carmen to go to find some of the things that we weren't able to find in Puerto Morelos, because it is a very small town and it didn't have everything that a normal...
If we were going to go to Walmart or Costco, we either went to Cancun or Playa, because it just didn't have all that. I'll say another thing about rent. Probably should have said this a minute ago, but another thing you want to consider is that if you find a place, right, if you're just looking to come down for a few days or a week or whatever, you're not going to find any deals as far as working out a deal with your rent. But if you're planning on actually staying, right, this is where it really comes into your favor, is you can get with these leasing agents and landlords and work out a deal. The longer you stay, the longer the commitment that you're willing to put up, then the more they're willing to work with you, and the prices will drop way down, right? But if you're just coming for a week or whatever, it is what it is. But that's the thing, right? If you build a rapport with these people and show that you're going to want to take up their, book their places, then they'll be willing to work with you. So, back when we were in Puerto Morelos, we did a 6-month lease. Boom, we just said, just give us 6 months, and our price went way down, which was really good. And
you also want to take a look at, what season are you in, right? Is it the high season versus the low season? Because obviously there is a high season here. When you think about the winter time, the snowbirds are here. So the prices are going to be up because it's tourist time.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's something to consider as well, which we are currently here in what is considered one of the high seasons. But we still were able to find an affordable place. And again, it comes down to what you're looking for. If you're looking for a really nice place, you can spend way more. If you're looking for something really basic, you can spend way less, especially if you're a single individual. There's plenty of places around that have a wide range of cost.
And again, location is important, right? We're in the Golden Zone, which is more the touristy, but you start moving into the central zone and the outskirts of all this, then obviously the prices of everything will drop. And so again, it's up to the individual.
So another question that we get asked is, you guys don't look like you're old enough to be retired. How do you make money?
Because we're not.
That is very true. And so we are very fortunate that we're able to work online. We have our own business, and we are spiritual teachers. We use the tools of human design, law of attraction, and our own experiences to help people to build a life full of purpose and meaning, and to chase that unapologetically. That's really what this is all about. And we get the opportunity to use Zoom and live anywhere we want to be able to create an income for us, because this was the life that we wanted. We wanted to be able to live and work from anywhere. We didn't want to wait until we retired to do that. So if anyone is resonating with what we're talking about, if you're itching to get out and travel the world, know that it is possible. And that is actually part of what we help people understand and do for themselves. Yeah, so Dawn and I have been very clear on our vision for what our lives should look like, right? And that's exactly what she said. We want to be able to live and work remotely.
And so we combine our energies into this one united vision. And part of what our vision is to be able to grow our YouTube channel, right? We would love to be able to support ourselves from our YouTube channel as well, right? And that's why we've recently introduced the option of becoming a Patreon, which would be contributing monthly to our channel. And there's 4 different tiers that we've set up. So if you're interested in going into the Patreon, you can go to our description, click on the Patreon link, and it will take you right to our page. And you can review any of the tiers that might appeal to you or might fit you, and we would love for you to do that. Another thing is that we've always talked about is buy us a coffee, buymeacoffee.com. You can go there and donate to the channel as well. So, we'll be very clear and straight up with you. We're trying to make money off of what we do today, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, and we have been celebrating the fact that there is 1,000+ of you who have subscribed and are watching our journey, and that just really warms our heart, because we never imagined there would be this many people that would want to follow along with our journey. And so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. And now that we are at this point, when you see ads, we do get a couple pennies from that.
Literally.
Before this point, you probably saw ads and we were not getting paid for those, but today we are, and it is literally pennies. But we appreciate you understanding that, and sitting through a little bit of an ad to help support us, because there is a lot of work that goes into the YouTube channel, and so it is rewarding to get a couple pennies back for the work that we do. But we enjoy this, and so we would do it regardless of whether we make money with it or not.
We're gonna do it. Yeah.
So to be able to get some pennies is all right with us.
Yeah, we're not trying to cram any of this down your throat either. We're just letting you know our intentions and telling you straight up who we are and what we're about, So another avenue that our viewers can look into is my good friend back in Texas, Jason Murph. He has a company, him and a couple of his buddies, retired Army. They have a seasoning company called Grill Your Ass Off, right? I don't know if you can see this one right here. I actually need to order some new stuff, Jason. I'm going to be calling you, brother. And what they do is they make the best line of seasonings out there for all of your grilling needs, all your cooking needs. And we use these products. We travel with this stuff. And if you go to grillyourassoff.com, right, and use the code LIVEFREE, you'll get 15% off of any order, right? And they have a wide variety of just, you name it, jerkies, seasonings, sauces, and it's all great stuff. So that's just another avenue to look into.
I'll have a link in the description box below. You can click there, go straight to the website and place your order, and they do have international shipping.
Yes, they do. So we're sitting here trying to close this video out, and we're trying to wonder, right? Did we answer all the questions? Did we make a good enough video for you guys? This is something that we do all the time. This stuff's important to us. We really try to put the best we can into this, right? And I got to tell you, sometimes it can be very scary to just open yourself up and put it out there for the world, right? It took us both a lot of effort to walk through this fear, to expose ourselves, right? Because we all kind of live in our little bubble and stay protected. But man, once you turn the camera on and start posting it on the internet, everybody gets to see what you are. So it can be very terrifying, but it's also liberating at the same time. You want to close out the video?
Yeah, I think that's about it. We'll probably end the video, and then we're like, oh my God, we forgot this large thing here, but it'll be all right.
Okay, guys, so that was our quick and easy version of cost of living here in Mazatlan. We hope we answered everybody's questions. If we left something out or you feel like we didn't explain something good enough, don't hesitate at all to drop us a comment or give us an email. We're so appreciative to our subscribers, and we want to shout out to Dave and Dana from Flip Flop Farmer for being our first Patreon. We're so grateful for that. And until next time, guys, take care and much love. Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. You like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You keep looking over here. We gotta edit all that out. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. What do you want to do? We don't know what we're doing sometimes.